These are the best Karens who got owned and humiliated moments. Let's begin. Okay, so this male Karen found himself in a very heated argument with this woman when he got confrontational with her. He begged and pleaded with her to put her hands on him so that he could retaliate before telling her to stand behind his pickup truck in an attempt to run her over. He then started stating some very offensive things towards her and was completely humiliated when he didn't get a reaction out of her. Let's have a look.
You know what? Put your hand on me.
Did I?
Put your on me.
Yeah? Have another one. Are you mad? Let's see your play real quick.
Yeah?
Yep.
Get behind it. Please, get behind it. Get behind it.
Bye, baby.
You know what you need? You need to be removed from the gene pool because you're too stupid to be alive.
Yeah?
Yeah, you do.
Yeah, you have
Yeah.
no hair, sweetie. Oh, baby.
Touch me. Touch me.
No!
Touch me. Touch me. Touch me. Touch me. Touch me. Come on. Come on. Get that phone out of my face. I'm about this close. I'm about this close. I'm
Get
about
back in
this.
your How old are you?
Hey, shut up.
You shut up.
Shut up.
This Karen actually came in and wasn't following the right rules for the store. She was inevitably denied service and asked to leave, only to be posted online and humiliated in front of everybody. She ended up seeing this video and returning to the store the next day, demanding to speak to the gentleman's manager or the store owner, which just so happened to be this gentleman, and she was already speaking to him. She then had a total meltdown because she couldn't report this gentleman to anybody as he literally owned the store. Let's have a look.
If you guys remember the girl that cut her mask, she's about to come in again. How you doing? Good, I see you. What happened to the hole?
Yeah, I seen this. What gives you the right to record this? I'd like to speak to your manager.
The manager?
Yes.
I'm the manager.
Well, I want to speak to your supervisor.
Supervisor?
Yes.
Yeah, let me go get him. Hey, how you doing? I'm the supervisor too. I'm allowed to record in public, but I see it worked. You didn't cut your mask anymore, so.
That's because we have to wear the things, but this still gives you no right to record this. So
You got a million likes.
You have somebody over you. I'm like that number, the corporate number. Or
Corporate?
somebody's. Yes.
Yeah, let me go get your corporate number. You're speaking to corporate. I don't know what to tell you. I really don't.
Well, you need to
But
get
it worked. You
permission
didn't
before
cut your mask.
record.
You didn't cut your mask.
This Karen was being really disrespectful inside of this fast food restaurant when some other customers called her a Karen, which sent her into a total meltdown. She actually stood up and tried to get confrontational with the gentleman, yelling across the room that her name was not Karen, and got incredibly heated over it. The employees actually had to come over and calm her down, and she sat in shame, humiliated when everybody in this restaurant was laughing hysterically at her. Let's have a look.
Capital K.
Karen, you little.
Oh my God.
He needs to shut up.
Karen, sit down.
Shut up. Call him a name.
You need to sit
Stop
down.
too. You better stop.
Hey, she started yelling at us. This ain't even talk.
They better shut
Give me a minute. Oh my God. Karen, chill.
I'm not going to be calling orders. You guys can't be yelling.
Okay, we just want. We just want our food.
You guys need salt, pepper, ketchup.
She started talking to us. It's a husky. I brought you a weapon.
This woman was being disrespectful to this completely random stranger when he completely snapped at her. He actually got in her face and extremely confrontational, showcasing loads of money to her before going on a tirade and completely putting her in her place. She was shocked that there were consequences to the things she was saying when the gentleman snapped at her and said some really awful things to her and became extremely aggressive as well. Let's have a look.
You fat, stinking, and you ugly.
Okay.
You fat, you stink, and you ugly, and you broke, monkey. And you're the feo mono. Mi tre sismo. Mi tre what? What?
Okay.
You fat, you stink, and you ugly. You in my country. I'm the top. You can't live in your own country. You're
I'm
a
not
monkey
even
in your
white.
country.
I'm not even
The
white.
Spanish. I just said Spanish. Fat, ugly Spanish. What you doing? You don't look Spanish? You fat and ugly and
Okay.
broke. You fat, you ugly, and you broke.
Okay.
We all rich over here. And I just last night.
I don't
You fat, you ugly, and you stink, monkey. Shut up with your ugly. What you think you doing in my country? Yo, ugly, fat, stinking, ugly, and you need to.
You do it too, mother.
This woman had had way too much to drink and was being incredibly disorderly on this bus when it was pulled over and she was confronted for it. She actually went on an incredibly offensive tirade and was completely humiliated to find out that she was going to be denied service and removed from the bus. This left this Karen stranded when she realized she couldn't get home, which only sent her into a bigger meltdown and became aggressive about the situation. Let's have a look.
It doesn't matter, but you can't call people by. You can't call them names. Them to keep away. Okay? Keep away from me. If you say that again, I'm going to get you off the bus. Go ahead. All right? I'll walk home. I will walk home. You can't walk home to Africa.
But this is the second time this is happening to us.
I wonder why.
This is the second time this is happening to us.
Okay? All right, please.
Why can't she get kicked off the bus?
What?
She's the one disrupting everything.
I am a
You're disgusting!
I'm trying to diagnose.
well, you're disgusting too.
I'm Irish, and if that's disgusting, you're a disgrace to the country. Get off the bus.
You blonde.
What's so mutzy?
I couldn't stay with all these black. Get out of my way!
This family had their property repossessed because they refused to pay for it and therefore didn't own it. While it was being repossessed though, they got incredibly heated and confrontational and actually called the sheriff on the person repossessing the item. Things escalated quickly though when they got confrontational with each other, and it escalated extremely poorly. They were arguing over whether or not they could legally take it and were doing everything in their power to stop the gentleman from leaving with their item. Let's have a look.
Yeah. Do it. You see that right there?
Sheriff's on the way.
Okay.
Are you gonna make
And
me
just
go
like
sit
the
on the
sheriff
porch?
said, y'all can't take it till the owner gets here.
Perfect.
Why don't y'all all both shut up until the actual sheriff shows up? Shut up! Oh, what the? Wait!
Excuse me?
You stupid!
She's a
Hey, he's 17. Get off the property.
I haven't touched
Get
any
off.
of you. You
Yes,
guys
you
have touched
did.
me, and I approved to do it. And I can charge you for assault.
No, you
Yes,
can't.
I
You
can.
got-
And
we live
and
here.
I can get you arrested for assault.
Go ahead.
We live
I'm
here.
not going to because it's not worth my time to go to court over your.
But you hit me in the nose twice.
No, I
with my
didn't.
sister.
You can drop the language with my mother.
Okay, you're not dropping the language with me, so don't expect me to drop the
you
language
hit
with
my
you.
mother in the
No,
nose.
I'm not hitting her. You're lying to me.
I'm lying.
And you know it.
I'm lying.
Yes, you're lying.
I'm lying.
Yes.
I'm gonna get it.
Yeah, you're not supposed to be talking to him at all.
I'm gonna get it.
Shut up! Shut up! Well, don't talk to him back. He's a juvenile.
Is that your van over there?
Yes, it is.
Get it and leave.
You shut the up, you stupid. Do you think I honestly give a who you are? 'Cause I don't.
This woman was returning to her vehicle only to be confronted by this other lady who was having a total meltdown at her. The reason being is that her mother is actually disabled and they couldn't find a disabled park because somebody who wasn't disabled had taken it. Upon returning to her vehicle, she was confronted by this lady and completely put in her place and exposed for a parking where she wasn't allowed to be. She failed to see a problem with this though, which only made the situation even worse when she refused to apologize or acknowledge any wrongdoing. Let's have a look.
Yeah, I'm so sorry.
Hey, there's no reason to be that way.
My mom's handicapped and she couldn't get in.
I'm sorry.
You should be.
Having a great day. Okay.
You're acting that way to a bunch of 19-year-olds?
Yes. My mom had to stand here for 20 goddamn minutes. She's had a hip replacement because your jack couldn't find a parking spot. Have some respect. You.
Yeah, don't do that to yourself, ma'am.
Man, you just don't know how lucky you are.
What?
What? If I didn't have children, I would whoop your from one end of this parking lot to the other.
Go right ahead. Go right ahead, ma'am. I hope you have a wonderful day.
Jesus Christ. All right, let's just take a moment. Did you grab
that? Oh my god!
All right, let me just make sure I was recording.
Ooh.
I was recording.
Okay.
This Karen was being incredibly aggressive inside of this McDonald's, so a group of friends that were in an argument with her followed her outside. She then realized that she couldn't just abuse people and walk away because she would be followed and abused back. When this Karen realized that she was going to be followed though, she went into a total meltdown, screaming for help and demanding that they leave her alone, which this group of friends found comical because she could dish it but couldn't take the abuse back. Let's have a look.
Get away from me!
You're
Oh yeah, he just met me. He liked me. Tell them to stay away from me. I was in there trying to go to McDonald's and they
said they're gonna keep killing us. What are you talking about?
Shut the up!
You're a psychopath. You dumb.
This is the world we live in. That's crazy.
I don't want to be your friend.
Okay.
Wow. She said she's killing people like us, bro. You don't want to be
You're
her
lucky I
friend.
was raised right. I'll beat the you right now.
I don't care.
That's crazy.
Oh my God.
Hey, say it again. Say it again.
I can't stand
Say it again. What are we? What are we?
You're gonna be the next white your job
What are
over
we?
some dumb.
What are we? What are we? Say it again. Say it again.
You
Say
gonna
it.
go viral.
Say it again.
You mean nothing.
Say it with your chest.
You got a lot of it.
Dumb.
Things escalated quickly on the streets of Austin, where these girls got confrontational with each other and took things to the next level. It had actually gotten so out of control that a huge group formed and authorities arrested them. This lady became extremely aggressive and was freaking out because she couldn't get a pen from the gentleman in front of her. Thanks for watching guys, and if you want to see more episodes like this, please subscribe to the channel and turn notifications on.